Hello everyone, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is your reading for the weekend energies of February 12th. There is a lot going on this weekend. Actually, it starts off with a bang with the new moon in Aquarius on the 11th of February. Then we roll into February 12th being the Chinese New Year of the metal ox. Then on the 14th, we have what's called Valentine's Day for some of us, which is the holiday, or not a holiday, but it's like a celebration of love. And then here in Canada on the 15th, we have Family Day, which is, a long weekend so we can participate or spend time with our families in the dead set of winter. Okay, so anyways, having said that, welcome to 2020 Tarot. So this will be for the signs of Scorpio all the way to Pisces. So I got a new deck and I'm picking first now a card for Scorpio. So Scorpio, here's your card. You have forgiveness. As the sun sets, you need to let go of things like the sunset going into the darkness. You need to let go of things to forgive people in your life. We'll see where that leads. Here we have the World card. And I'm going to park it there for now. And we will see how that fits in, okay? For Scorpio, weekend of the 12th. Scorpio, weekend of the 12th. Scorpio, weekend of the 12th. We have the stars. A lot of elements of sky, earth. Because we got the star. Now we have the Emperor. Oops. Oh, I guess that one wants to come out. Oh, with 7 of Swords. Okay, so you know what? That's a good 7 of Swords. I'll tell you why. And the 2 cards. Oh, there's 2 cards. Messenger and Garden. For Scorpio. Okay, I'm going to take this one here. We have the Chariot, Cancer. Okay, so you have a lot of elements here of, if I take the first 3 cards, 2 Knight cards, first of all. Forgiveness with the sunset. You have the card of the stars, which speaks of healing, letting go of things, which kind of goes hand in hand with that. And then we have this card here of the earth, or at least a vision of the earth, right? So to me, that would signify closing out a cycle. You need to forgive someone or a situation. And we have the Emperor here, which is the King of Kings. But what's really nice from this deck of cards, though, is we have the big turtle in the back. Turtle, to me, is like eternity. It's wisdom. It's like, it's not a fast-acting energy. Turtles are not that fast unless they're under the sea, in the sea. But I really think that this is kind of like it's asking you to be wise. Do not hold a grudge. Be wise as you're doing this mending work, which is forgiving someone. And what I like about the 7 of Swords is he's looking, or his body is facing in the future. Yes, he's got his head turned in the back. He's carrying 5 swords and he's leaving 2 of them behind. To me, the 2 swords are 2 hurts. You're leaving whatever grudge you had against somebody or some situation behind. And you are leaving with the 5 swords. What is fine to leave with, you're leaving with that. But whatever needed to be left behind to forgive someone is going to be done as such. You have card 1 here, which is the Rider. And the Rider speaks of deliveries, messages, or short travels, like local travels. And the Garden is social activities. So maybe you're going to have a visitor. Maybe you're going to have someone come to your house, or you're going to their house. And it's going to be a brief visit. It doesn't have to be long. It could possibly be a Cancer that's involved with you, but it's asking you to forgive them. Or maybe you're the one being forgiven. And all of this is turned around, right? But I would suspect it's more you are needing to forgive, Scorpio. But I see this as working out. It's going to work out. You're going to be able to do so. Well, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Take care. Till next weekend. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. So happy Chinese New Year, as well as happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so I'm going to pick a card from this new deck that I recently got. And this will be your reading for the weekend. So we have adventures. And basically, there's a big waterfall falling in the background. Beautiful tropical birds on this card as well. So a lot of beauty. And waterfalls could also speak of emotions, right? But this card is talking about adventures. And adventures usually are either good or bad, right? They could be good or bad. But because there's so much color on this card, I would tend to incline on something very good. And you know, it could bring tears to your eyes. It could be a happy moment that you're celebrating with someone on the weekend. What we do see from this card, though, here is you have a lot of people asking you for help, and you evidently can't help them this weekend. There's no room for anyone. They all have their thumb up like they're hitchhiking, but there's clearly no room in your car. It's a single person's car. Maybe you're being, you know what? Maybe if you're single, Sagittarius, you're getting all of these requests to go out this weekend. It is, after all, St. Valentine's Day. Maybe you're getting invited and you don't feel like it. You want to ride solo. Or maybe it's asking you to go on those adventures. Maybe not with all four at one time, but you know what I mean. Go out on an adventure. Be dare, bold to try something new. Possibly with someone new. What does Tarot have to tell you, Sagittarius? We have Temperance. Again, more water. And then we have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. 2 8s back to back. Very good. Mastering your skill. We have 14, which is the Fox, which corresponds to work or being sly and clever or foxy, if you want to see it that way. Foxy, sexy, right? Okay, so let's go back to the reading. So we have Temperance. We have the Eight of Cups. So Temperance is about, it's you, it's your card, Sagittarius, but it's about the right timing. And I think, you know, from the guidance here, we're seeing the right timing, and maybe you're healing, and maybe that's why there's lots of water falling. You need to heal, or maybe you're going out on a date, on a new adventure with somebody, after you've realized that it's the right timing, and you're going to realize that the Eight of Cups in this situation is you've walked away from something or someone in the past, and that's fine. You're dealing with it. You've dealt with it. You've walked away already. And then we have you hard at work with the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your skill. And 2 8s back to back is fantastic. I would look that up, and I can't do it right now, but look up what the meaning, angel meaning would be for 2 8s. And possibly it's asking you to put on, and typically the card number 14, which is the Fox in Lenormand, speaks of work, your day-to-day activity, but it could also be being clever or sly. But I'm going to also stretch that out to say be foxy, be sexy, be creative with that, and do go out on that adventure. Do take at least one of these people's options, or not options, but invitation. And that says to me, this is judgment, so it could very well be a Scorpio that you are going to be involved with. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, and you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye. Okay, Capricorn, this is your weekend reading for February 12th. The card for you is pleasure. Very beautiful card with a pathway leading to some meadow or some kind of area where there's a lot of bright lights. There's also a deer. So it's just calling on pleasure. The Dixit card for you is this little girl in a dollhouse. So pleasure, playing, having fun, perhaps. We'll leave it at that for now. We'll see how this all ties in. So here we go with your tarot cards. Capricorn, weekend of February 12th. We have the Knight of Swords. Oops. We have, the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Wow, there's a lot going on in your mind, Capricorn. Too many cards. I just want one or two. Capricorn, weekend of February 12th. Okay, well, I guess it'll be all three. We have the Woman, the Letter, and the Bear. Okay, who could be involved with Capricorn? It will be Taurus. This is the Hierophant card. Okay, so Taurus could be involved with you, Capricorn, this weekend. But it looks like you are asked to enjoy yourself, to have pleasure, take pleasure in little things in life. Maybe even play, be playful. Because you've got a lot of stuff on your mind. You've got a lot of stuff on your mind. Like we have the Page of Swords, which is, new ideas. There's a lot of clouds in the sky, so maybe, things are a little confused yet still. And it's nighttime in this card. So again, it's, night not being very clear. You don't have the sun to shine out the energy to light everything up. So it's asking you perhaps to still enjoy and have pleasure, although things are still not fully clear yet. Then we have the Knight of Swords, which is like full on, full ahead, passionately, brash, rash, the fastest knight in the deck. So finally, your thoughts will probably clear up somehow once you've had some pleasure, and you're going to go ahead, you're going to charge right ahead with this, either communicating or taking action on this. We have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is typically feeling stuck. And I think that from this, I'm going to say that this is not so much feeling stuck. I'm not going to think of it as being feeling stuck and, self-inflicted boundaries or limitations. I'm just going to think out loud here and say that these are 8 different ideas. Like you have a mind full of ideas that you want to communicate, and you're going to go ahead and communicate them. Because we have, and this has got to do most likely with your security, because we have a house here as well. And the Bear is about money. It's either the boss or your money card. And money secures your home, right? So it's probably to do with your securities. We also have a Letter, and we have the Woman. So if you're a woman, it's the woman, it's you. If you're not a woman, it doesn't matter. Just take the energy. It's a person, right? It's you. And you're going to put this in writing. Swords are about writing, about verbal communication, but you're going to put in writing your 8 ideas, your 8 thoughts. Let me know, 8 bullet points, whatever it is, but you're definitely going to put this in writing. And it has to do with your securities, which is probably your home, involving a Taurus. going to leave it at that because this is kind of, there's multiple scenarios here, but definitely the energy that it's asking you to focus on is to have fun, find pleasure, although this may seem, something that's burdensome to do for you, but enjoy it. Enjoy the process as you're doing this for the weekend. All right? So take care, my dear Capricorn. Till next weekend. Hello, Aquarius. So this will be your reading for the weekend, February 12th. Oh, we have power. So just like the lightning bolts in the background, power. That's your theme for the weekend. And we have, a heart in a shipwrecked boat. Could be power of love. Power of love, which kind of heals old wounds. Or it's electrifying, which puts new light in your love. We've got the Temperance, which could be healing. Oh my God, look at that. The Three of Swords came out. And the Magician. Oh yeah. Yeah, this to me is clearly Aquarius. Reading about the Mountain came out. Snake, new skin. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. And potentially, what's the person that could be involved with Aquarius this weekend? A Leo, Aquarius. Okay, right from the get-go, to me, this is definitely a power, like a surge comes in and reignites an old flame. Or if not an old flame, your current lover with whom you've been having some challenges with. The card of the Mountain speaks of delays. Okay, so obstacles, delays, and then we have the snake right next to it, which typically is about danger, but it can also mean shedding a new skin. We have electric bolt. We have a heart inside of a ship that's shipwrecked, right? To me, that is re-energizing the love in a relationship that was challenged, if you wish. The Temperance card could also be a card of healing. We have the Three of Swords here, which, talks about heartbreak. But it could very well mean that, healing heartbreak and manifesting the Magician, manifesting something new. This is amazing. Let me know, Aquarius. I'm interested to know. Let me know how the weekend went. Take care. Have a good one. Hello, Pisces. This is your reading for the February 12th weekend. Your card is Truth. And this speaks of listening to your inner truth, being true to yourself. And listening. Oh, and you've got I just got this card for Aquarius. Okay, this is kind of like the heart inside of a shipwrecked ship. Let's see how this fits in. Truth. Maybe some truths are going to be shared with someone with whom you've had some challenging times and the love has probably dwindled over time, or the relationship was sagging or, not existing, as in shipwrecked, right? We have the Sun, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Cups. I like that because the Sun illuminates. And I think from the truth and, the inner truth, or being truthful with your partner, but definitely being true to you, knowing what it is that you want in life, it will shine a light on the situation. And these cards here, those speak of something different. So let me just finish these and I'll get back to you on that. So who could be involved with Pisces over the weekend? Who could be involved with Pisces over the weekend? Okay, so we have the Death card, which is Capricorn. Okay, so when we look at Lenormand talks about the garden, the scythe, the whip, and the ship. And that means, if I were to read that side to side, it means that through some kind of event, some community group, or some, I will not say event as such, like maybe an online event, but maybe if you're in lockdown, it could just be a simple visit from someone, or you're visiting someone, someone that, you know, you've had challenges with in terms of relationship-wise. And something's going to be cut out. And we have the whip, which is repetitive motion. So maybe I wanted to keep this PG-13, but maybe the two of you were not really seeing eye to eye on things, like things were not progressing, in terms of relationship, like you've been seeing each other for a while, but not developing in anything serious. And maybe that's why you're being asked to go within and be extremely honest with yourself and with the other partner in order to know what your truth is and what the truth of the relationship is. Because this, to me, here, down here, speaks of you're going to get together, yes, something's going to be cut out, and most likely it's going to be the sexual aspect of it. And the ship means separation, as well as a long voyage. So I think you're going to separate, and I'm saying that you're going to decide, both of you, to, that's it, it's over. I'm seeing that as up here too, because clarity is going to come, right? Through the truth conversation, clarity. But we see the Nine of Pentacles, which is typically associated with the single person. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups in this aspect would be, she is now able to love herself again. She's holding on to that cup with both hands, and it's her cup. She needs to drink out of it first before she can start sharing with others. So, you know, whatever is going to happen, I think it's a breakup or a mutual decision to separate and let it go. And then, you know, you'll be happy. You're going to start nurturing yourself, doing the things that you love again in your life. Let me know, Pisces, how this worked out for you. And we'll see you next weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.